Hi viewers, good evening. Thank you, MISSB.
I got you.
Good evening, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be back on this show with you guys. And for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is BERTHA EMMANUEL, and I am your co-host, repping Diamond Ennis podcast. As you guys know, on this show, we bring to you diverse conversations,
Yes, so.
and we here to explore our findings in different ways and forms and different styles, like deep conversations,
deep
like
conversations.
we have here. So I'm excited to be on this show today. Thank you for having me. And today we have something and someone exciting for you guys. And
Drum rolling. Roll it.
please, guys, welcome with me, April. Her name is April. She is an artist, a Ghanaian, and she's got so many for herself in the past years, and she's one of those young ladies who aspire to be whatever they want to be, no matter what it takes. And let me add it to the record that she came first runner-up for Miss
Universe,
Miss Earth Ghana.
Oh yeah, Miss Earth Ghana. Oh nice.
And that's like a big thing to celebrate for. So
okay.
Nice
to meet you.
Let's hear from you.
Hello guys, my name is April, and I go by the name April Delight.
Okay.
And I'm a 21-year-old Ghanaian. Formerly, I was born in Lagos, and
Oh really?
yeah, I was born in Lagos, and I relocated to Ghana to continue my education.
Okay.
Wow.
And immediately after high school, I lost my dad.
Mm.
And
Oh really? Oh, I'm sorry about that.
yeah, it was like an emotional roller coaster for me, and I had to tap into my inner self to stay focused, to be in the mentally fit place to still live life and pursue my dreams.
Wow.
I'm very close to my dad, so it was.
I get
really
it.
So how did you manage the emotions and your career at the same time?
Everything is really on God.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one.
That's all I can say.
So how did you come up with the name April? What's the inspiration?
Okay, so my first name is Delight, and my
Okay,
middle
that's a
name is
beautiful
April.
one. Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm Delight April Narte. So,
Narte.
Yeah, and because I was born in the month of April, I just was like, okay, for my artist name, I'm gonna go by the name
April.
April.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
beautiful
sometimes
one.
people love to call me Delight, but then at the same time, some others April. So my artist name currently is April.
So which one do you think you feel very comfortable with? People calling you April or calling you Delight? Like this
Both.
this feeling.
I'm gonna be really honest. Delight feels like a pet,
Okay.
hopefully, and then, April is like sexy.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Touche.
Touche. Yeah, April,
Like
Yeah.
it's classy.
That's nice. So what inspired you? Share with me what was your inspiration to music? Why did you choose music?
growing up as a child,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the church. I used to,
Oh wow.
from the early age of 5, I used to go for rehearsals.
You sing in
Okay.
church.
Yeah, I did sing, and that
I
was
also
the
did
whole-
though.
That was the beginning,
Oh yeah.
It always
That's
starts
where you
from the
found,
church.
Found out you got the
Yeah.
music in you.
Yeah, and then I would see, at the early 2000s, Beyonce, like the queen and the one.
Yeah,
It's
shake.
like every little girl, they always have it in the back of their mind that I want to be like
And Beyonce.
Beyonce.
So
The way they dance, they move, they
I always
sing.
had that in mind that yes, when I grow up,
You
I
too
want
can
to
be
be
Beyonce.
that limelight. And I would go for rehearsals. The same time, I'm a little girl going to school. After school, going for rehearsals. That's like
was that not
maybe
challenging?
20 kilometers away from my home as a kid.
Was that not challenging for you?
It wasn't because it was fun.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying this, I was like 5 years old. It's a very popular church. It's called Trem.
Oh,
And
Trem. I know Trem.
yeah. I would go to the headquarters. I was like 5 years old. My mom would give me like 500 naira. And I knew how much, if I buy a drink and this, and I knew how much that I would get after, without a calculator or because I didn't have a phone. But then we did had a, church assistant who caters for the children going to perform. And I was selected to dance on the final day of our church. That was a motivation for me,
Oh, wow.
It was motivating.
That's so amazing.
Because to have a lot of kids and be selected, I knew that I was special from a very young age. And so...
Okay, wow, I love that.
That's beautiful to know.
For you to even know you are special. Okay.
So growing up in the church and having to realize that you can do this while being a young girl, going to school, going to church, has that patterned your style of music in a way, or like what would you describe your style of music as?
I'm not a gospel artist. First off.
Okay.
I believe in God. I'm a believer. I'm spiritual, but my music is not about religion or spirituality.
So it's about lifestyle.
It's about love.
Okay, love, emotion.
Being sexy.
So what genre of music do we categorize it in?
It's Afro R&B.
Afro R&B.
It comes from the R&B, but make it African.
That's a beautiful one. Welcome back to the show, and thank you for staying with us as we continue this interesting episode with our guest. So, yeah, I have another question for you, and because I'm really curious to know. It's something that personally I would like to be well informed on how to manage such situations. So, how do you deal with criticism, like the negative, the positive, and mostly the negative ones? How do you deal with that?
You know the way the world is revolving now. There's a lot of clashback. People just talk bad things.
You need a lot of negative to make you prove people wrong. You need a lot of criticism to let people know that you should be able to take criticism in the first place.
Okay.
For you to go through that line of really?
You can make it positive, and it depends on how you take it. If you're being criticized about yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you're about your work, it's all about proving people wrong. Taking it and then proving them wrong. So making them know that you can.
So here's the thing: a lot of young people out there, they go through stuffs like that every day, and some people just go into depression. Some people tend to fall into what the public is saying.
They'll
and
be
all
committing
of that.
suicide.
So my question
like
is: I know that as a person, as an artist that you are, you get a lot of that. So my question is: how do you deal with it so it doesn't get overwhelming and you don't go into depression like a lot of people do? How do you control the situation?
So right here, this is where God comes in, because
like you said, you are God, baby.
This is where God comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Confidence isn't built by how you feel about yourself, how you think you're beautiful, or how
smart.
No, it comes from a spiritual place that gives you an assurance about who you are.
Okay.
No matter what you look like. It's not every time that you blossom.
Yes.
There are certain seasons where let's say as a woman, we do have
Seasons by, oh my God.
We look crazy, and
Oh
then we
yeah,
look
and all of a
gorgeous.
sudden you're
Yes.
looking all gorgeous and
It
fine.
doesn't mean that that's who you are.
Oh
So
yeah.
humans, we have ugly, and then we all have the ugly phase and then the beautiful phase. And,
Exactly.
you know, it's all God. You know, He builds the confidence and helps you to avoid negative energy from criticisms. Yeah.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
God, yeah.
So, let
Wow,
me
nice.
ask, in what way has music in any way
Yeah.
impacted your life? And if yes, let us know how.
Because I know you said in the middle of the conversation, you made a statement where you said you've been having this love for music from when you're 5 years old, and then you have to see yourself running to, a church and stuff like that. So I think this is where the question comes in, because for you to have that type of feeling at 5 years, that simply means you were born with it, right? So we want to know this part. I'm getting more interested in it. The interview is sounding like, I was singing in church before. It's not like I'm not saying that I abandon my talent. It's not what I'm saying. No, it's not like saying that I'm not saying I'm a musician, but I used to sing in church. I used to sing. So, but now I want to see if maybe with this question, if you answer this question, maybe I can channel myself back to my spirituality. Who knows? And maybe I'm missing that. I'm missing that knot that is making me to abandon the microphone. Yes, please. I'm interested.
So let us know.
Music has impacted me in different ways.
Okay.
It has made me, understand life in different lens.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It has made me, yes. At the early age of 16, I accepted, that I was going to be in the limelight. Whether it comes early or not. I know that I would
You have a place there.
Yeah, I would be in the limelight. So I met really great people through music. I met great investors.
Oh, yeah?
I've met people who are super, super rich, but then they couldn't step into that way or that road of accepting that they can do this, because just as you said earlier, the negatives. And sometimes the criticism doesn't always come from people, it comes from yourself.
Wow.
Sometimes it comes from you, not even people could be telling you, you're great, you're a good singer.
And then you start overthinking it.
It can come from you as well.
Okay.
And people face personal self-criticism that, sorry to say if I'm allowed to use the F word.
No, okay. That's
it fucked up their dream, their ability to pursue music, because they had a self-critic.
Yeah.
And they couldn't stand it. So
it's fucked up when the problem is from you.
Person.
Like,
it's
from
very
you as a
hard for you
person.
to trace yourself back on you.
Yeah. So I've learned a lot of lessons through music. I've seen people tell their stories about, I've watched people, want to do music and not making it, ending up into depression, losing their contracts, stuff like that. So, we've heard stories,
So do you want your music to be like an impactful type of music to your fans, or you just want something that they listen to at the leisure time, or what's your intention?
The aim. I think that's the aim.
Yeah.
It's gonna have 80% of what life is. Love.
Okay.
Pain.
Okay.
Sexiness. Confidence.
That makes sense.
Being a bad bitch,
Okay.
Being angry, being a mad person, because we all have,
crazy,
like,
it's like
being cute and being,
So that's like a platform for you to express all of you, right?
Being cutie.
Yeah, and then letting every one of my fans know that it's still God. He got me here.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So,
wow, that's really interesting.
In all of your learnings and unlearnings and relearning, I'm sure you've learned a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the most important lesson you've learned till now? what's that important message that you've learned that you'd really like to share to people like you, like artists like you who are also coming
Yes,
into limelight?
because somebody
what's that thing you want them
must have
to
been,
know about?
going
This
through.
is such an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
In life, if you have a dream, know that there is a day coming where you'd have the decision to let it go. It's coming for everyone who has a dream or make it work.
Okay.
And you would need no backing. There would be no evidence of fruitfulness for your dream. It will come to everyone in different seasons where you sit and then you have no reason to believe in yourself, to believe in your dream. But then you would have to accept with faith. This is what you're going to be alive for yourself, for your family, to inspire people who are just like you in the world.
So have you ever felt like that?
I mean, there were a lot of times where I would say that the devil came knocking at my door, telling me to give up, because like you have no reason.
It's safe to say it's the devil.
to believe that you can be, how you picture yourself. Look at your left and your right hand side.
Of course, if you say it's the devil,
It has to be the devil.
It has to be the devil. Sorry, my dear. Sometimes the locality me just comes out like that. I just lose my poshness. I'm sorry, my viewers. Let me stay demure. Continue.
No, I love raw and authentic. I can do pidgin.
Aibo!
I
know. No, I know. Just keep to you. It's fine.
And there is a day that's coming for everyone, who is a creator, to win or to lose. And you would have no support. Even if people are supporting you, you're going to feel alone. You could hear people say, you're a good person, you have a bright future. That's just that.
They're just saying it.
That's just that. It takes
a lot of effort.
A certain amount of belief.
An effort.
I'm going to use the F word again. A fuck you belief for yourself. Without evidence that you can make it in whatever creative field that you're trying to, to get into.
That makes sense.
The lesson is there is a time where the devil would come knocking
at your door again.
And it's not going to be one time.
A lot of times, trust me.
Because
damn,
it took me 6 years.
Oh wow!
It took me. This whole thing started immediately after, my high school. If it's not 5 years, 6. I was 16 years old, 17, 18, 19, 20,
21. Okay, 5 years.
That's 5 years.
That's 5 years. But even before that 16, I was already, so it takes a lot of years.
So, in the span of that 5 years, from that time till now, tell me how much you've grown, and also explain to me where you see yourself in the next 5 years compared to your past 5 years.
I'm not gonna lie. There's been delays, actually.
Yes, so you don't want to.
5 years ago, I was supposed to be in the limelight.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
5 years ago, I was supposed to be in the limelight because I was already around people who could,
put you in the limelight.
Put me on,
They have the connection.
They do have the connection.
The money.
Even if they didn't have the funds, right? They did have people
who had the funds.
But then, the age was the issue.
The age.
That's acceptable.
Was the issue because
are you saying somebody at 16 cannot?
I was a virgin.
And she was. I'm pretty sure you was below 18.
So excuse you.
I was 16 years old.
Exactly.
So are you
16.
saying? I want to get something straight. Are you saying the age is the problem? Are you saying somebody that's 16 years cannot pursue music, or what is behind the age?
It depends on the people that you encounter. I mean, the people that I met when I was 16 years old, they wanted me to wait for about 2 years before
you clock 18.
putting me on the limelight.
Why they won't make you turn 18?
I don't know.
And think maybe because she has to be
why
generally accepted
why
as
my
an
mind?
adult,
Why
right?
my mind? No, why my mind? They think something. Why did they wait to make you turn 18 years?
And it was literally heartbreaking for me because I had the ability.
My mind is thinking something. I'm sorry to
Your
cut
mind
you short.
always things.
My mind is thinking something. Viewers, think about this. Viewers, okay. I want to calm down because right now, let's think about something now. You people want to tell me that if you're 16 years out there, you cannot pursue music, which you know is not correct, Abi. So why would they wait for her to turn 18? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? But let us leave it to our own thoughts. My darling, continue. I will not say anything again. Because it's paining me.
So that was the delay. Being 16, I was also like, I was done with
I know how you'll be feeling now.
I was done with high school. I had a lot of grown people who were in my class. They were like 21, 18, 19 years old, dating, having, that
lifestyle,
the other crazy side. But I was just there. I was, I'm a little bit like delusional.
Now, because of the truth of the matter is that they did not help you when you're 16 years old. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
They did not help you when you're 16 years old because they want your hypocrisy.
MISSB.
I mean, it could be true. I mean,
it's true now. No, let's check this out now. But for real. We're trying to make it look like it's a joke, but for real, you see somebody that is talented, even a 5 years old child that is talented, you see somebody can just wake up and say, oh, I want to sponsor this child, I want to push their musical career. Talk about somebody that is 16 years, what do you think? So if she had people that can do that, they didn't do it because what? They want to chop hypocrisy. And hypocrisy was not available.
Because she was 16.
16 now. She was still a minor now. At least this one's they even get sense. No say they no go.
Okay, April.
And
tell me.
I'm sorry, my co-host. How did it affect you mentally?
Knowing the fact that I had to keep aside what I was pursuing because I was 16 years old, it was really heartbreaking for me. So then I started modeling.
Oh.
I had to do modeling,
you had to navigate it
to get me ready for my 18th
and still put you on spot.
Yeah.
At the
so
same
you don't
time.
leave you don't leave track.
You have to be that
so
makes sense.
I did at 17 years old I did feature. I was an extra because I wouldn't say there was a specific model, but I extraed in a music video for I don't want to mention the name, but it has over 9 million views on YouTube. It's a very popular Ghanaian song. It has over 9 million views on YouTube.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I like the fact that you still had to put yourself out there, even though
yes, you didn't
was
give
on
up.
a pause for you at that moment. But how did your parents feel about this whole career
did they support
of yours? Were they supportive?
So my mom, she was the person who escorted me to sets. She keeps me company.
Shout out to mommy wherever you are. Blow her a kiss now. Blow her a kiss.
So she follows me to set because I was very young, and she's right there, watching everything, making sure that I'm comfortable.
Okay.
And as soon as we're done with business,
you're going home straight.
Home.
Oh, then you actually had a supportive mom, and that's good.
For my dad, he was a very busy,
person.
I don't really always. My dad is always somewhere, maybe not in this country. He's always keeping himself busy. So, I mean, he's a seaman. He was mostly on board the ship.
That's justified.
They deal with oil and gas.
Okay.
So,
he's not always around.
Sea, I don't always have to call him because when you're at deep sea, you
don't get the connection.
So my dad was mostly away, and he played a major role growing up. When I was 7, my dad would come home after 3 months of not seeing him, playing really loud music, and my mom would be like, "These kids are really young. You're exposing them to loud noise." But he was like, "No, I want them to get used to it, And then my sister, you saw my other sister, my younger sister.
Yes, I did. I saw her.
We would dance. When I say we would dance, my dad...
He knows how to welcome you guys.
Yes. He would play music and then would dance. Our dad would watch us dance. we'll have fun. So he was very
Oh,
supportive.
shout out to that.
Yeah, he was very supportive.
We know he's in a better place,
That's
but
beautiful.
shout out to him, and
Well,
April loves him, but
it's
he's in a
an
better
amazing-
place.
It's an amazing story you have.
Yes,
and
an amazing one.
kudos to you. You've been strong all along.
Well done. Well
Okay.
done.
So I'm trying to.
I have a question, right?
Yeah.
So 5 years ago you had your challenges with your career and everything.
Yeah.
Right now, are you currently signed to a label or?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
I think we have to pop the
So
champagne.
Cheers.
Okay,
Cheers,
it's not what
baby.
champagne has to be there. Let's cheers. Everything is the
It
same.
can be
Cheers.
water, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. I want cheers drop glass. Local girl like me.
So tell us before we get to the end of the show, should we be expecting anything from you anytime
You
soon?
didn't tell us the name of.
So
She doesn't want to tell us.
I'm currently signed to DOSTED Music.
Okay.
For
Congratulations.
me, because I'm coming in hard.
Hot, y'all stay tuned.
I'm coming in hard. Like, I mean it. This is not about. I'm not speaking.
Tell me
I'm
something.
not ranting.
Drop the heat.
It's been 5 years
Okay.
of physical, spiritual,
Mental, emotional.
trying to be fit.
Oh yeah.
this moment. And expect something this week. I'm a very exclusive girl,
Per.
When I say exclusive, out of the mix.
Of course.
Because I want every girl to always have the idea that they are out of the mix.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like we're so many girls in the world.
Yes.
So you're not like, there's no another you.
So you have to
are
be you.
exclusive.
Of course.
And you need to always work on making yourself very, very different from everyone else in your own style.
That
So,
makes
I like
sense. I
that.
hope the
You can
girl
call
is y'all
me-
hearing that.
Miss
Okay.
Exclusive. Shout out to Miss V.
Okay, guys.
You can call me
All right.
Miss
So, Ms. V, do you have any questions for April?
I actually wanted to give me like 3 lines from when I was growing up. Back then in secondary school, we used to write music where we have to score one song and everything. Do you know the song I used to score that year? Lil Wayne, Make It Rain. Where he said, hey, yo, when me get up, it's your money and we all like a television. The way the channel, then I do not broadcast.
I'm not good at freestyle.
Okay.
Because I'm a singer, right?
All right.
Okay, just give me 3 lines. I just
Do
need
you,
3
do you
lines.
write
baby.
your songs?
Oh yeah, of course.
You write your
I do
songs.
write all of them. I've never had a writer.
Okay. It's
Okay.
beautiful.
I've never had a writer.
That's a good one. So
Yeah.
it's safe to call you a singer and a songwriter. Okay.
So you can drop like 3 lines, just maybe 3 lines.
They call me April.
Oh.
I'm exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't in the mix. Don't
She's
play
off
with
the
me.
Matrix.
That's so dope!
That's beautiful.
I don't
baby.
understand. Are you want to become a
If she
musician?
can teach me,
You just drop one.
But
It is
the
just
shine is on her right now. It's on her. It's on her.
Oh, that
So
was
guys,
okay. They call me April. I'm exclusive. I'm not in the mix, right?
yeah.
What will be the next one?
I can't remember. It's all good.
Oh my God,
guys,
this was
that's been a very interesting one, and I'm excited on this episode, and I really want to appreciate you for coming out.
yes. So
Thank you for
Shout out
honoring my request, and thank you, Miss B, for being able to be here with us, even with your. She was
Okay.
feeling a bit sick, but she has to be here.
See.
She has to be here. Thank
I
you
have
for
to.
coming. Thank you, April.
April.
Is there anything
April.
you would like to say
Like
to
a
the
message, you want to drop a
viewers?
message to the viewers? Do you have something to
Be
give
a
to?
bad bitch.
And stay a
Okay.
baddie.
But there's one being.
Uh-huh.
If you read the Good News version of Psalm 97
Okay.
or 93, God is described as a supreme ruler.
Of course.
Okay, tell me about it.
And I want every bad bitch to not forget.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up in the morning,
That's
there's
God.
something watching you. to see if you be a failure.
Mm.
Every freaking day.
And prove it
So
you're
prove
not
them
one.
wrong.
Of course.
Have faith in God.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds crazy because when you see someone with a tattoo, with
And then,
piercings,
do you understand?
tattoos, you
They'll
might
be
think-
like,
you might think that we
they have lost their sense
we're
of,
lost souls. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah?
No.
yeah, their sense of spirituality or something.
My music will make you twerk and still praise God.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's a good mix
there
there.
is a time for twerking, and then there is a time to go to the temple.
That's a good mix.
Okay.
There is
Okay.
a time for twerking.
I can't
And
wait.
then you have to create a time for God.
I don't know how to
After
twerk, Sha,
every-
but I can't wait for the song to come out.
Of course, we're here to listen to that.
It's all about being exclusive, you know.
Okay.
It's all about letting guys know that you are exclusive. You can't be in the mix. You can't, put yourself together with other girls. You need to stand out.
But they're friends.
Yeah, you should be comfortable in your weirdness. You should be comfortable in every area of
Unanugoya. I mean, have you guys heard it? You should be comfortable in your weirdness. I
Yes.
grasped that one.
Yeah. Be very comfortable because that is your
Don't
charm.
ever complain.
That is your
No, I
charm.
don't. Of course. Okay, all right, guys. I'm pretty sure we've heard all April said, and I hope that we put it to work, and I hope that we stay tuned for her
Music.
music,
Her debut.
She's dropping that real soon. When are you dropping that?
It's gonna be this week, but it's gonna be a surprise.
Can they
Okay.
find it on or?
Well, where can we
Available on
listen to
all
the
social
music?
platforms.
All right. So, guys, when the package drops, when the surprise drops, we're definitely gonna let you
Are
know.
we gonna have April again?
They could reach me on my Instagram.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Listen.
April X Delight.
April X
X
Delight
Delight.
on Instagram. You
That
guys
is
can
the
check
IG
her
right
out.
now is the main
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah?
April X Delight. Watch out for me, Miss X.
So are we expecting you in the studio again? Because me, I like a comeback. Oh. I don't like one coming.
Oh, right now I do have a catalog of music,
Okay.
Okay.
so it's not like I'm releasing one song and I'm running away
So you're doing it back to back. You're gonna get busy.
back to back. I'm always gonna, when I tap in, I'm getting into the studio. But
Oh, yeah?
as of right now, I have a lot of songs for bad bitches
Oh yeah.
like me.
So we're gonna be expecting
Like
back-to-back drops.
Like us.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for staying with us on this show.
Yes, so
We'll bring it to an end here.
and do not
And-
forget to
Tell us.
like, share, comment, and
subscribe
subscribe.
to our channel because we're gonna keep coming with diverse and educative conversations for you.
yes.
And thank you to our beautiful guests for coming with us.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
April.
guys.
Yes.